Hey guys, it's SKULLORD here, and welcome to my channel. If you a little something about me, my name is SKULLORD. It's a name I picked when I was 8. Haven't changed it since. Don't plan on changing it ever. Yeah, that's who I am now. It's my name for almost everything, either that or major poggers. And so basically, the biggest fact you need to know about me is whenever I see an edgy champion, I main that edgy champion. Nocturne, King of Shadows, or whatever, Demon of Nightmares, whatever. I picked him up in like the first month of me playing League. Haven't put him down since. One Trick Nocturne, been playing him for 2 years. Not great, albeit, but still playing. Yeah, so welcome to the first of many videos, I hope, of me trying to climb to gold. I'm currently silver 3 or something like that. Um, Yeah, so we're just gonna start with this time lapse of me just clearing. You know how it be. Get the scuttle, da 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 da. Try and just make sure that Mordekaiser doesn't come in and kill up this Mundo. As I back, get items, whatever. I'm just looking around the map, just making sure that you know everything's not falling apart. Um, I mean, unfortunately, Ezreal does kill LeBlanc solo, but stuff like that happens. Try and come in for a gank, don't make it happen. It's just bad timing for me. Place a ward and Fiddle's jungle first and only time I'll do that this entire game. I and I see this happening down. Just to let y'all know that yeah, Fiddle and Ezreal are taking Dragon, and so is Veigar. We have a Camille ADC though this game, which is interesting. And I go and engage the Camille ADC, and uh, it, I did record audio while playing this, like live audio, but it didn't go over the sounds of the game. So lucky me because I just start like absolutely cussing out this Jhin. I'm so pissed. And then editing the footage, I'm like, if I just played that W correctly, then I would have won. But anyways, fast forward a bit, we're back here in the bot lane. Pick up the Camille, get my revenge or whatever, and then time to go in on this Veigar. And I'm still tilted at this point, so I just tunnel into the tower and I die. Uh, Now we're this isn't a kill. Uh, I try and do like the highlights of the game, uh, but like this is just me straight up inting because I'm not looking at the minimap. Because if I did, I would have seen that LeBlanc is down bot side and Ezreal is farming mid and went missing, and I wouldn't have died here, but I did. So yeah. And then a couple seconds later, or a minute or two, I see that top tower is getting sieged. Mundo has died, so I go in on this fiddle, use his stopwatch, and I'm like, oh yeah, now my time. Now is my time to strike. And I probably wouldn't have killed Fiddle, but he tried to get me with that E, and so that killed him. So now we're taking Hex Tech, and well, I'll just let this play out. Oh, Ezreal and Veigar try and contest. Pick up the Ezreal. Oh, they pick up the Ezreal. And Fiddle did go down too. But now in the mid lane, see a very juicy Ezreal. LeBlanc gets that root down. I get the fear off. It's night night. Now my ult's up and I'm close enough to Mordekaiser that I can go in on this. I don't have a spell shield. I probably should have maybe waited, but at the same time, I'm glad I didn't. I just kind of took a gamble that he didn't have his ult up. Um, and yeah, I guess it paid off. Um, so this is after we take Herald. Uh, I saw that uh, Camille ulted LeBlanc, and even LeBlanc's clone got me. So you'd see me like run back because I was like, oh, LeBlanc's dead, no point anymore. Nope, LeBlanc stayed alive. So now I'm on my way. Ult's up, taking a while. Don't have the CDR that I need yet. Um, yeah, Fiddle and Ezreal are just bodying um, everyone down bot side. Uh, Swain goes into 1v1, or yeah. Eh, that happens. Fiddle goes to pick up the Jhin and the Swain. I go in to pick up the Ezreal, pick up Ezreal, ults up, pick up the Fiddle. You know how it'd be. Then I see that Fiddle and Veigar were tunneling for this Jhin really hard. So we just did that, and Ezreal tries to come in a bit too late to I guess he tried to bail out Fiddle and Vagar, but pick him up, and then we get Herald. Uh, yeah, okay, so now we have not Hextech, Chemtech Dragon up, and there's this fight here going down, and so I'm like, okay, bet. I go in, pick up Vagar, pretty simple. Um, Fiddle runs away, so I'm like, okay, let me go help my team with Camille. Camille's dead before I get there. Going for the Ezreal. Ezreal's gone. So I'm like, okay, well, we zoned everyone off properly. It's now a 5v3. Let's just take the dragon. But, you know, they have other ideas, and, you know, they're killing Ezreal. I see, you could see him very briefly that Fiddle is stalking up top. And so I drag the dragon out, W Mord's ult, but it's just both of them with, you know, AoEs and such high damage. Yeah, just die. They get the shutdown. Oh well. See this Camille in the mid lane. I was not looking at my smite, so I smited Camille on 30, and I was like, oh yeah, this burn's gonna do enough. But yeah, don't pick anything up. Then comes the first Baron call. I tried to go to Baron, and then I was like, oh crap, look at these guys. So, yep, Mundo just starts putting in the work, gets Ezreal, gets Vagar. Fiddle ults in, but we saw Fiddle before his ult went off, so no fear. So, you know. Then first Baron call, nobody goes, so I kind of just linger around, like, hey, let me take Raptors. My passive will heal me up a bit. And I'm like, oh crap, Camille's starting to mess up Mundo. And I dive under tower and die, of course. Let Camille get the shutdown. Yeah, now we're preparing Dragon, and I wish I ulted in faster, but this Vagar field made sure that I couldn't, and I've done this way too many times with Vagar, where I'll ult in right into his stun, and it just won't do anything. And then I find myself trapped in the middle of all three of them. And maybe if I played and targeted someone else, I would have lived that, but I picked up Edge of Night, making sure that I'll have a better chance of living it next time. So now Chemtech's coming up. I believe this is not Soul Point, or Soul Point. No, not the Soul, but coming up on third drag for us. So, you know, something we obviously need to secure. I, it just, that was just like I W'd to get through the barrier, but Fiddle's E came through, and yeah. I want you guys to tell me if this is bad macro on me or them, because I see that we have Fiddle and Ezreal backed off, zoned off. Fiddle can't come in without dying. Ezreal's not going to go in unless, you know, Fiddle's going to go in. So I decide to go take Dragon, and they go in and secure. Maybe it's good macro on both of us, you know, figuring out we don't need 3 people to kill 2 half-health people. I don't know. Yeah, so now we're going to come in here. This is a little time lapse. We pick up the Mordekaiser, we pick up the Vagar. And now for the second Baron call. My Baron call, I was like spam pinging. I was like, guys, we need to do this. I'll just let this play out for itself. I'm not too proud of the outcome. So we see that Mordekaiser's TPing in, and I'm like, oh crap. I don't even smite here. Smite never was like unavailable for me, but yeah. So 3 of us die. They all have Baron buffs. Jhin does his curtain call thing, picks up Camille. Okay, well, you know. And now Jhin puts in the work. I mean, he just starts kiting like a pro. Picks up Camille, picks up Ezreal, and then now he's just taunting his Vagar and the Mordekaiser. He's like, what are you gonna do, huh? Like, he's spam pinging his mastery 3 or 4 or whatever, and he's like, what are you gonna do? Like, you can't beat me, I'm better than you. Look at my mastery. Kiting this Mordekaiser out, waiting for all of his CDs to come up, I'm assuming. Yeah. He's doing this, and just overall just being disrespectful. But we see that Fiddle and Vagar are taking mid. Fiddle runs off like a good little boy because he knows what's good for him. And I see Vagar run off that way, and I'm like, oh yeah, I know what's coming. So we just quickly pick that up. I still run into the field. Yeah, so now only Fiddle has the Baron buff. So, you know, bad call, but it doesn't matter. We all got there in the end of the day. And now we are up to we're in their base. This is going to be the second inhibitor taken. Everyone's up except Mordekaiser, and here he comes. And I try and W his ult, but just mistimed it, and you know, now I'm just kiting till I'm up. I'm getting targeted by both the turrets, and I'm like, oh crap, let me just move down. Luckily, shield bails me out, and I'm like, okay, I have to get out of here. My axiom marks is up, so let me just chill out. I thought the rest of my team would chill out too, but they don't, because Ezreal and Fiddle are now up, and Fiddle ults in, and like even Mundo died. So now we're at the final fight. Cue your Elden Ring final boss music as you face the Cosmic Beast or whatever. Um, yeah, we're in their base. 50-second cool respawns. Um, we get Ezreal and Veigar, and here comes Camille, and we're like, okay. And I'm not. They're like, okay, because once that Maw shield comes in, I'm like, okay, it's time to back off. But I was like, we're winning. So I died in tower, but we still get the victory. Yeah, that was this first game of me climbing to silver. Um, Thanks for watching and putting up with this very shoddy first video. I promise I'm trying to get better, and I will get better over time. Just give me some time. But yeah, thanks for watching. Make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the other things every YouTuber asks you to do. This is the first time in my life that I've been able to, start content creation, and I'm really passionate about it, and I'd appreciate any comment, any like. Be sure to tell me if you like the highlights style with me commentating over, or if you want like live commentary and the whole